So, Escort, you'll be flying about 20 miles ahead of us, roughly. I'll liaise with Freddie about that one. Freddie, let us know if we're good to come in or we need to, hold off. Strike will be going NOE at our steer 4, or just before it. That's the plan anyway. If we need to adjust that, we will. And then you guys just stay on station, cover us as long as you can. And hopefully everything goes to plan. We hopefully strike flight won't be on station too long, but probably for 5 minutes or so. If all goes shits up and I can't get my bombs off, but yeah, we'll see. In regards to TACAN and such, strike will be relying on 15 Yankee, or the 15 block, so 15 Yankee for TACAN and 15 VHF, and Escort if you go on 16 for both. Yeah, aside from that, listen to Friday and kill as many cunts as you can. All right, and that's it.
Plasma 7, let's head down to Flight 2. Package is number 1228, and this will be flight briefing for Plasma 7. Call sign is Plasma 71 to 74. Objective is to escort the strike flight Jaguar 7 into the target area around, those two factories which are marked at our steer point 4. Loadouts are currently set as 4 radar, 2 heat 9Ms, 2 times 3 70-gallon fuel tanks, 1 targeting pod, and 1 jammer pod. Laser codes are not relevant. For communications, meet on Victor 16 and Uniform 2. And TACANs will be for myself, 16 Yankee. For number 2, 79 Yankee. For number 3, 79 X-ray. And number 4, 16 X-ray. For supporting aircraft, we have on Uniform 6 access to Sentry 1, frequency 387.1. Throughout the duration of our flight. We also have tanker support, but it's irrelevant. We don't need that because we're not taking a long journey to homeplate. For IDM, we are 21, 22, 23, 24, and IDM policy will be to stay in either demand or assign mode. Do not go continuous. And I'll leave it to the package lead to execute continuous when he wants it. For IFF policy, we can just hit the IFF plan and leave it the same. We're on block 40s with mode 4. And for a list of threatening aircraft, we have a mixture of Foxhounds, Fulcrums, Mirages, and Floggers, and possible Su-25Ts. And for threatening aircraft, I'll set a minimum board range of 18 nautical miles. That means essentially don't go closer than 18 nautical miles, otherwise you put yourself at risk. And we'll have a commit range of 30. So anything within 30 miles we'll have to shoot down. Anything outside of 30 miles we can potentially ignore because it may not be heading towards us. When it comes to SAM coverage, we're heading into a zone where fog of war is pretty intense, but there's likely a significant number of ground units in there. So I will suggest a hard deck or a minimum safe level of 16,000, and this will keep us safe from any IR threats. However, I know in this region there might be an SA-6. We'll look out for that. We also have an inactive SA-2 with a fun song to the west of the target area. If you get hit or damaged, the emergency heading will be 050 for an RTB to Shami Airbase, the alternate field, and the target flotter range then will be 30 miles till you're in safe airspace. RAM fuel is defined to be 12,200 pounds with 2 370-gallon fuel tanks, and fuel levels are set to be 3,600 Joker and 2,600 Bingo. As for weather conditions, we have poor weather everywhere with a cloud base of 4,000, temperature 11, and contrailing at Angels 25. So as for departure procedures, we'll take off from Tokumen, and what I suggest we do is, I'll execute a departure where we have 10-second separation between everyone. So 1 will take off, then 10 seconds will pass, then 2 will take off, then 3, then 4. And I suggest that if you like, since it's nighttime, you can take radar lock on me. I just call hide, so I know that you're intentionally locking me, not accidentally. And you can follow me up however long is necessary until you obtain visual. We'll take off out of Tokumen. The winds are approximately from the northeast, so we expect a departure to the northeast. So we'll have to do a 180 turn, referencing steer point 2. I intend to fence in around steer point 2. Other than that, we have tactics of a target, so 3. Before we enter the target area, I'll probably send you into a 25-mile trail from the leading element, and we'll execute grinder tactics as required to intercept targets. For sorting, 2, this is specifically information for you. If we encounter targets which are split left-right, I'll always target the right one, you target the left. And if there's one in front of the other, I'll target the front one, you target the behind one.
Roger that.
ECM policy, ECM use is up to you. Just be aware that do not turn on your ECM when you're defensive to an SA6 because the SA6 is home on jam and home on jam will make your day worse. But for any low-grade SAMs, SA3s, SA2s, and fighters, jamming is at your discretion. Friendlies in the area include a 2-ship F-16, Jaguar 5, and possible F-4 Phantoms and F-15s, which should be declarable by AWACS on Uniform 6. So we've got a gross weight of 36.2. That means rotation speed of 172. Okay, so if you guys were asking for the TAC hands and the Joker Bingo, it's all listed in the flight briefing, along with our frequencies.
Great, I see it, yeah.
Any other questions?
Mind if I take the 600-pound tanks? I like to have a little bit more fuel to burn with.
We could do that, but the thing is, it's only 110 miles into the target. Do you want it?
I want to do it just to have a little bit of fuel to play with.
Roger. Does anybody else want that?
No.
Right, I don't either. So I'll explicitly do that just for you, Ricey. Okay. So your fuel is now 15,000. You'll have to in fact, no. Your rotation speed is now 182, Ricey. Okay. Any further questions about the flight or loadouts or concerns?
Your climb out speed and pitch?
Sure. So I'll pitch for speed. I'll maintain 300 knots runway heading until you have all either visual with me or you're tied to me.
Copy.
Confirm solid IVC check.
Plasma 7 IBC complete.
Copy of flight IVC complete. Do you click a dance and commit? See you in flight.
See you guys in the Victor 16.
For 2 IBC check and green jet.
Jaguar 72, due engage 2922.
Sorry, something I forgot to brief. Make sure to add 11, 12, 13 into IDX doubling.
1, plasma 7, uniform check.
Plasma 7, uniform.
35 by 5, plasma 7.
Likewise.
3 is green jet. Request QNH.
Jaguar 71, due engage 2922.
2-1, yardstick sweep.
Say again.
Good yardstick.
Roger.
Three, 4 yardstick.
Flight confirm ready for taxi. 1 ready.
2 ready.
3 ready. 4.
4's ready, just run a view check.
1, 2.
1.
What's our takeoff runway?
Expecting 05, right?
2.
Document ground,
Plasma
4 ship F6.
73, runway 05 right for takeoff.
Document ground, Plasma 7, 4 ship F16, request taxi for departure.
Good evening, Plasma 7. You are number 2 for departure. Hold present position.
Plasma 7, number 2.
Jaguar 74, F16, taxiing Papa.
Go ahead and taxi anyway, I'm not sure why I did that.
That's one, expedite. One taxi to the left.
Plasma 7, you are number 2 for departure. Hold present position.
2 taxiing left.
Giveaway 2, Jaguar 7, 4, F-16, taxiing, Papa. Plasma 7-1, runway 05 right for takeoff. Plasma 7-1, contact tower for takeoff. Switch to 9600.
Plasma 7, pushing tower.
2.
3.
Plasma 7, wing 050 at 5 knots, runway 05 right. You're cleared for takeoff.
Plasma 7, clear for takeoff, 05 right.
2.
Line up, echelon right.
Lead, are you taking left or right?
Lead is taking left side, flight line up, correction. Yeah, lead, flight line up, echelon right. Okay, 10 seconds time interval and 1 maintains 300 knots runway heading after takeoff.
Two.
3.
4.
1 rolling.
Two rolling.
Jaguar 7, ready for departure.
3 is go.
Jaguar 7-1, get a clearance to that being 37230.
Rolling.
Plasma 7-1, contact departure.
Jaguar 7, request clearance for departure.
What is your problem? You're disrupting traffic. Plasma 7-4, what is your problem? You're disrupting traffic.
Jaguar 7, request permission to take off. Plasma 7, ready for departure. There we go.
Jaguar 7, hold short.
4, say whenever.
401.
Flight push uniform 4.
2.
Welcome in departure, 4716, Plasma 7, altitude runway 05 right.
Plasma 7, 2 tied.
Plasma 7, departure. Depart heading 235. Resume on navigation.
For navigation, Plasma 7. 3-4, report visual on 1.
3 is visual on 1.
4 is visual on 1.
Flight, reference tier 2.
2.
3.
4. Pretty bad visibility here. Take radar following if you need it. Flight, set speed 350.
2.
Flight, set QNH standard.
Two.
Three QNH standard. 4 same.
Plasma 1, 2.
1.
Yeah, confirm formation.
Flight, go wedge.
3's already in position.
Okay, 2 settled.
Flight, push uniform 6.
2.
Jaguar 7, Plasma 7, UHF check. Plasma 7, check in tactical bullseye 065070, Angels 20, forward ships referencing 02, abstract. Plasma 7, copy.
Or taking-
The Jaguar 7. Sorry, ship passing Angel 6, referencing steer 2. Plasma. Flight, maintain Angels 22.
2.
And speed is set 350. Sentry 1, Plasma 7, request picture.
Plasma 7-1, Sentry 1, picture clear.
Bomb, contact Rover, bullseye 303440.
Three Scots rovers at bullseye 21824.
1, contact and paint. Flight, check right, reference tier 3, and fence it.
2.
One fenced in, fuel state 103, tank speeding.
2 fenced. Fuel 99, tag speeding.
3's fenced in, fuel state 128. 4's fenced in, 100, feeding.
Plasma 7 fenced in, bullseye 073045, Echoes 22, forward ships, that's right. Three, go trail 25 miles.
3 going trail.
4, follow 3.
4.
And 1 is maintaining 350 until stated otherwise.
2.
2, can you set your radar low? I'll scan high.
Roger that.
4 do the same. 4. Set your radar to scan below 30,000.
3, you can feel free to go 180 if you need to.
Copy.
Jaguar Plasma.
Go for Jaguar.
Plasma is setting up element trail. Request you spin once for time separation.
Copy, spin once. Spinning.
Sentinel 1, Plasma 1 picture.
Plasma 7-1, Sentry 1, picture clear.
I lost those rovers to the left.
3 same.
Lead element reference tier 4.
2.
Got Spike SA6 1 o'clock.
Disregard Spike. That was me.
No, I got SA6 on 1 o'clock on my RWR.
1.
It just turned off its radar.
Jaguar 7, intermittent. Fraction intermittent. 6, nails. Rest mud. West of our position.
Jaguar 7 copies. Advise when we're, if we need to another turn. We're halfway through our current one.
We got rovers at bullseye 27146.
Sentry 1, Plasma 7-1, declare 27671, 26,000 track east.
Plasma 7-1, Sentry 1, contact confirmed hostile at A15.
We have contact with their AWACS.
Three's got Mudfly Spike, 1 o'clock. It's scanning me.
3, let's set up cap between 0.3 and 4, Rider.
Copy. 3's turning back to steer 3. 4, turn back to steer 3 with me.
4.
Jaguar 7, contact bullseye 27271, 26,000 track east, identified enemy AWACS. Plasma 7, skip. Plasma 7 on station, yes, establishing cap now to southwest, northeast, estimated playtime 50 minutes. Jaguar 7, cleared hot.
Jaguar 7 cleared hot. Copy. We're going in hot. Time on station. Time to station. I'll let you know.
Plasma. Lead elements, check left, reference 0.3.
2.
Element, let's turn back to steer 4.
4.
3, if you see something you want to target, you have the authority to target it with the flight.
Jaguar 7 time to
3
station
copies.
is 7 minutes.
Plasma 7. 2, apologies. Resetting speed 350.
2.
Two, kick out 1 mile to the left.
And stay again.
2, kick out 1 mile left.
Copy that.
Lead element maintains Angels 23. Second element, Angels 22.
Copy. Four, climb up to Angels 22. Looks like you're...
First on Angels 22.
Yes. Climb up to...
Jaguar 7, we have 223 spikes.
Please confirm your music on.
Nails on our RWR, bearing west from our
Copy,
position.
3's music on.
Possible enemy takeoff.
Scratch that. They're to our south, not our west.
Say again, south. Sorry, south.
Alpha 7.
Element, turn back to steer 3.
4.
Lead element to check right 180.
2.
3, take your element to the north.
Copy. 3 turning north.
Papa
4,
7
check
is
right to
pushing
the
south to check out the bloggers. Jaguar 2 to Plasma, they're close to us.
Plasma, 7-3, Sentry, 1, vehicle, 1, runway 2, Bandit.
Plasma 7 targeted 13442, 15000, blogger. 2, engage the left target.
3's down on the bandit side, just to bullseye 26344 Angels 21.
2, when able, target the left.
2 left sorted.
Plasma 7, Fox 3, 15427, 18000, blogger.
Fox 3, 132 for 77. Ages 24.
1 defensive.
7-3, Sentry, 1, contact.
1 rolling out.
I need MiG-23.
Splash 1.
4, are you with me?
Affirm.
Copy. They're a bit too far out. Let's turn back to steer 3.
4.
Plasma, 7, Sentry, 1, nearest threat, route 130. 16,000. Beaming. Hostile contact ID is MiG-23 Singleton.
2, did you shoot that guy?
I shot at him, but I don't know whether I splashed him.
Jaguar 7, recommend flow 300.
4, turn back
Can
to
you
steer
fly?
3. That's...
Roger.
1, did you assign 3 something?
That was me. That was 4.
Copy, let's drag them out. Let's drag them back to steer 3.
35, 20,000. Hostile contact ID is MiG-23 2-ship.
Jaguar 7, be advised. Osmo 7 is ground en route to the south, engaging target to the west.
Jaguar 7 copies, we're all good, we're just flying 300. Advise when good to proceed to station.
Jaguar 7, proceed.
Plasma 7 Sentry 1 Escort Bullseye 2 5 5 2 9 20,000. Hostile contact ID Jaguar 7-3 Sentry 1 contact is outlaw.
Plasma 1-2 is blind, 5.2 in trail.
Jaguar 7, flow south.
Jaguar 7 copies, bearing target steer points, flying south.
Plasma 7-1 Sentry
Lead, this is 3. We're dragging two MiG-23s towards you guys.
Jaguar 7-3 Sentry
Please,
1
please, tell it.
hostile ID is 850.
Plasma 7, target is bullseye 26119. Angels unknown, plug it.
4, let's continue flying to steer 3.
Be advised, you have a 25 spike.
Plasma 7 Sentry 1 Escort Bullseye 250 24 21,000. Hostile contact ID is MiG-23 2-ship.
Be advised, 225 spikes on RWR, bearing west from our location, flowing south.
Confirm 25 or 23?
Sorry, say again, 23, apologies.
Plasma 7, targeted. 2, engage this group.
Target sorted. Gauging.
1 is sorting right contact. Plasma 7-1, Fox 3, bullseye 24222. Angels 21, flugger.
Plasma 2 Fox 3. Bullseye 233 for 20. Angels 28.
1 out cold.
2 out cold.
Element, let's turn back in.
Jaguar 7 flying 112, are we good to proceed to station?
Plasma 7 is targeted on the fluggers. If you think you can get in fast, do it now.
Plasma 1-2, confirm your altitude.
Two, say again.
Confirm your altitude.
Let's go above Angels 22.
Plasma 7-3 Sentry 1 contact confirmed hostile ID is MiG-23.
4, let's target that
Jaguar
bandit.
7 is going in NOE in 30 seconds.
If able, shoot that guy now.
Plasma 7-3, Sentry 1, contact is friendly.
Plasma 1-2, I've got nails 23 at 6 o'clock.
187, 11, 14,000.
Shoot it.
Copy 4, 3's inbound.
2, let's stay cold.
2.
Plasma 7-3, Sentry 1, contact confirmed hostile ID MiG-23.
4, there's a bandit on the right, sword right. I'll target the left one.
Road. Understand, Cursor.
The one I sense is the one I'm targeting. There's another bandit that's right behind him.
One, two, hold right.
2.
Three's defending MiG-23.
Lead on supporting. Plasma 7-1, targeted bullseye. 195 for 6 to 1000. Plasma 7-1, Fox 3, previous group. Two weapons hold and crank right.
That MiG-23 still up 4.
Splash 123.
Four, can you delouse me? There's a MiG-23 on my 6 o'clock.
4 is looking. Four ray guns. He's currently cold.
Sentry 1, contact is friendly.
3, are you still defensive?
Negative. Looks like that MiG-23 is down.
Okay, let's set up cap. Leo, let's reference tier 3.
Copy. 4, let's turn right to steer 4.
Plasma 7, Sentry 1, air scratch bullseye. 305, 34, 21,000. Hot. Hostile contact ID is MiG-29. 2 ships.
Disregard. First element, turn 300, 3 for support.
Copy. 3's turning to 300.
1, confirm you're turning right.
Sorry, lead element, turn right, heading 300.
2.
Flight day weapons. 1 is 3 radar, correction, 2 radar, 2 heat.
2 is 2 radar, 2 heat.
Plasma 7 targeted bullseye 289, 32, 21000, 2 ship Falcon.
3 is 3 radar, 1 heat.
Now
4 is 3 radar, 2 heat.
2 sword left, 1 is sorting right.
Left sorted.
Plasma 7-2, Sentry 1, contact confirmed hostile ID is MiG-29.
Plasma 7-1 Fox 3, bullseye 27830 to 1000 Fulcrum.
Okay, Plasma 1-2 confirm. Fox 3 on 296 for 23.
One is out and I shot the right guy.
2 is out.
One, time out.
3 is community louse.
One is Scotia.
Yeah, 2 still has nails 29. 2 29s on my 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock.
3 and 4 is turning into louse. 4 coming to me.
Okay, Plasma 2 has got nails 2 29s on my 6 o'clock.
Just assigned you a target.
One copies, 2 float hold with me.
Plasma 7-3.
Okay, one's clean.
1, contact is friendly.
You guys look clear.
Jaguar 7, secondary target destroyed, primary target is still in effect. 2 and 3, 1 and 3 are exfilling Steer 4. 2 is finishing off target.
Plasma. Two, be advised, one is Scotia.
2.
You're flying straight towards the SA6. Sorry, the 4, you're flying straight towards the SA6.
Okay, 1-2 shackled on your right.
2 saying it.
2 shackled on your starboard.
One visual.
Okay, coming back to port.
2, you can go fighting wings. You can be at any side you like.
Roger that. I think that's probably what I was doing.
Let's turn back to the script.
1, 2, check left, reference here 4.
2.
Jaguar 7, 2 still on station, dropping last run. I would advise when he's out of NOE. 1 and 3 are out of NOE now.
Plasma.
Alright, element, let's turn back to Steer 4. 1's turning right.
Jaguar 2 has completed his run and he's exfilling now. Thanks for the cover.
Plasma. Lead element, hook left.
2.
Element's turning back into taking one last look.
Plasma will remain on station until 2 is out.
Copy, Jaguar.
Plasma 7-3, Sentry 1, picture clear.
The Jaguar 1 and 2, you guys know you're trespassing the SA2.
Do you mean Plasma?
Yeah, now Plasma, you guys know you're trespassing an SA2, right?
Affirmative, the tracking radar's dead.
Jaguar 2, Plasma flight, Jaguar 2 is all free, clear area.
Plasma. 1, 2, reference 06.
2.
3, 4, when we pass you, rejoin us at reference 06.
3 copy. 4, check left, rejoin.
4. Visual confirms.
1 is set speed E50, Angels 25.
2 visual and 1.
1 visual 3, 4. Sentry 1, Plasma 7, request vector to threat.
Plasma 7, Sentry 1, I'm all out.
Jaguar 7 is clear and returning space. Plasma 7 advise you do the same. Thank you for the cover.
Plasma 7, buzzing out, northeast.
Plasma 1-2 request close up formation.
2 Sega.
Request close up formation.
2 approved.
Is visual on 4.
4 is going to the right side.
Copy.
Two in position.
2 visual.
That's alright, you'll get there with time.
I think it's cool that your name is Spectre and we never saw you. That just missed.
It did make it easy when we hit 24, Angels 24, because we could see contrails then.
Exactly. I still have 8,000 pounds of fuel left. I really want to go after that AWACS.
Sorry man, I was afraid we'd get floggers or full.
It's alright.
Are you over max landing weight?
What is the max landing weight?
There is none. There is max takeoff, which is technically max landing.
Yeah, I think a good rule of thumb, if you can take off, you can land.
I mean, it's fine. I'll just burn some on the on top of the airfield.
You know you can jettison fuel, right?
Yeah, but where's the fun in that?
Do you guys normally ditch tanks or take them home?
I take them home.
Same. I find this aircraft to be too little drag when I don't have tanks. Flight, fence out.
2.
One fence out, fuel state 058, tank strike.
Yeah, 2 fenced out. Fuel for 9, tank strike.
3 fenced out, fuel steady 80 tanks speeding.
4 fenced out, fuel 050.
Flight for descent, let's go nose down 7 degrees.
2.
And 1 is thrust idle.
2.
Out of contrails, flight take radar following if needed. Flight press uniform 7.
2.
So for men arrival, Alpha 7, 4 ship F-16, request unrestricted.
Good morning, Plasma 7-1. Continuing down for straight-in approach. Runway 05 left. Welcome back. You engage 2921.
Flight set local QNH 2921.
2.
Altitude.
Jaguar 7, request unrestricted approach.
Good morning, Jaguar 7-1. Continuing down for straight-in approach. Runway 05 left. Welcome back. You engage 2921.
Jaguar plasmas are 20 miles out, 9 miles rated for 05 left. Flight go trail.
2.
Rebuoy trail.
4.
Let's do 1 mile spatial separation trail. Jaguar plasma.
Both Jaguar.
Plasmas are straight in for 16, full stop, 05 left.
Copy, we're 05 right. We're currently 12 miles away from airport.
Plasma. Visual on you. 1 is speed 300.
2.
Flight pushing Unicom 3.
Jaguar 7-1. Contact tower for landing. Switch to 9600.
And speed 250.
Contact tower for landing. Switch to 9600.
250.
Jaguar Jaguar 7-3, contact tower for landing. Switch to 9600.
Flight push uniform 8.
2.
Jaguar is confirmed 05 right for you.
Apparently we're 05 left. We can stick to right if needed.
05 left.
Roger, if possible go right, we'll go left.
Copy, Jaguar going right.
One, confirm your speed.
1 is speed 250. Turkmen Tower, Jaguar, correction, Cosmo 7, inbound 05 left trail formation.
Plasma, 7-1. Continuing down for runway 05 left. Report on final.
Report on final.
Cosmo 7, 05 left.
Jaguar 7, weight 050 at 5 knots. Runway 05 left. Clear for landing. Jet gear down.
And gear down when able, reduce final approach speed.
At 5 knots. Runway 05 left. Clear for landing. Jet gear down.
2 is gear down.
1 gear down.
Okay, 2 is chopping throttle.
Plasma 7, reporting final 05 left.
Plasma 7-1. Continuing down for runway 05 left.
Plasma 7 continues 05 left.
Jaguar 7-1. Go around. Vector 235. Contact approach for resequencing. Jaguar 7-3. Abort landing. Vector 235. Contact approach for resequencing. Jaguar 7-2. Abort landing. Vector 235. Contact approach for resequencing. Plasma 7. Weight 050 at 5 knots. Runway 05 left. Clear for landing.
Plasma 7, clear to land 05 left. Guys, let's land on the left side and brake right if necessary.
2.
3. 4.
Jaguar 7-2. Contact ground. Switch to 37230. Jaguar 7, weight 050 at 5 knots. Runway 05 right. You're cleared for takeoff.
Two wheels down.
Jaguar 7-3. Back to clear of the runway. Jaguar 7-3. Contact ground. Switch to 37230.
1 speed under control.
2 same.
3 same.
Plasma 7-1, vacating left on Alpha.
Plasma 7-1. Contact ground.
2 vacating active on the Alpha.
30. Plasma
7-1 ground.
Contact ground. Switch to 37230.
Push uniform 9 at your discretion.
Plasma 7-2. Contact ground. Switch to 37230.
Jaguar 7 shutting down CN Debrief, but no thanks for the assist.
4 is landed, vacating left.
Plasma 7-3, taxi back to the ramp. Welcome back.
One is on the trucks, shutting down. Nice work, guys. See you in the Escort.
Okay.
Yep, nice work, guys.
Round. Install chocks.
So unit, I have a Tacview up off the flight. Wings, you there?
I am here, good sir, yes.
Since you're the packet lead, do you want to commentate? I can move the Tacview around as you speak.
Yeah, sure, I'll go through my flight and then you can do yours. But well, we took off. It was very nice. So I think
I
we
was
did
actually crushed there.
Can we look at that formation on takeoff for me? Because we us three did it.
He was
Okay.
inside on the 16 for me. Hello.
So over our flight, we lined up in echelon right on the runway, and we did 10-second time separation. And the idea was that I'd maintain 300 knots runway heading until everybody either had visual or was radar tied to me. When everybody was reported sensor contact, we turned to initial steer point.
I missed that, by the way.
Ah, I see. So then, actually, it looks like, you see how I thought I called 350 knots. Looks like I'm accelerating here. The reason why you're not catching up is because you're so much slower than us, that's all. Yeah, 266, you're not going to catch us there. But nonetheless, so we're inbound, and I sent number 3 at some point into a 20 to 25 mile trail. And the idea was that here we have a nav steer point, and also here, number 4, and we'd execute a cap between 3 and 4. That was our intentions. This blue line represents the slot on my DDC. So we'll see what happens. So we execute the cap at first. Everything's normal.
Kind of.
I'd say this is good element integrity. You're not together, but you're like, if there was a contact, you can target them together. So that's
So
fine.
I had the radar tally on him the whole time. I just couldn't get visual for the life of me.
I did that. So here we have we were expecting most of the contacts to be from this whole area over here. This airbase, as I said, was 50% operational, the ATO, and it showed to have 0 flog was operational, so I disregarded it. But nonetheless, 1 and 2 were closest, so we targeted. 2 did a good job of accepting my sorting, and we shot well within MAR. This was like a 10-mile shot or something from me. Yeah. But it was effective anyway to allows you guys to make sure we can get a good solution without killing you guys. That was 2 good splats. In the meantime, while this is happening, let's see. So this is these are the 23s you guys called out.
Yeah, so basically at this point I turned into engage, and then I looked down and I saw that 4 is flying back to Steer 3. So I told 4 just to fly back to Steer 3 and we'll drag those bandits back to you guys. That's why we turned back.
Yeah, at this point, I remember, so the reason why I got a little helmet fired at this one is because we saw these groups here, and I told T and his flight to reference heading 300, which looks like they're doing, I'm guessing. Yep, this is 300. And the idea was to get them away from these guys. Inadvertently, setting you 300 put you right in the path of the other 23 group as well. Yeah, which I didn't know about.
Nice.
I apologize for that. But nonetheless, I think I told you then to proceed to target, which is over here, and we pressed the floggers, which happened.
Yeah, I mean, our communication was really good, so, you know, it wasn't an issue.
Oh, it worked out.
Where's 3 and 4? Ah, so 3 and 4 here.
Yeah,
and then
we're flying back to Steer 3.
Roger that, and we're engaging this group. And once again, 2 is a good job of sorting. 2 good splats. We have these additional ones. I don't think I knew about these.
You called out MiG-29s at one point, so I assumed that those were MiG-29s. And I turned back and I saw those were MiG-23, so we engaged those.
Oh, the 29s were from here later on, I think.
Okay.
But yeah, Cactus. Cactus.
When I turned after Fish here, when I turned after that second splat, I was a little bit behind you, and I got those 2 23s RWR on my 6, and I didn't know whether there was anybody there to cover us.
I think when you called that 3 and 10,
I turned back in.
Just one thing, like I think T, did you say there were Fox bats on your 6 or 23s?
I initially said there was 25s because I read it wrong, and then I corrected to say 23s, and they were I think west of us, if I'm remembering correctly.
The reason was the F-15 and the F-23 was like pretty much into each other. I think at some point, which made it look like a 25. But eventually, I said like, no, that's a 15. Why there's a single F-15 there, God knows. But you know, who cares?
That makes sense. Because I was looking at all these guys through the TTP, trying to find the 25. I'm not finding it. I'm wondering if he's like over here, right next to you guys. But no, it was all right. So we found the people that were bugging you, and then 3 and 4 allows us over here.
Yeah, at this point, 3 calls it out and basically says sort rear. I'm searching for the guy in formation with this MiG 23 that's close, and I'm having to keep eyes on it because I didn't think these were the same groups. So
yeah, I wasn't able to acquire. I knew that their MiG-23 was there, but my radar didn't have the scan azimuth to see the rear guy.
I basically saw the rear one the whole time, but I was searching for one near the one you were engaging. And then you just called basically, I think, bullseye or something, and then I engaged the other one.
It worked out.
How many? Holy shit! Look at that AMRAAM shot.
This one or the other one?
No, the other one. I think that AMRAAM really going. Oh no! Wait, never mind. I thought it pulled way more G's, but never mind.
Okay, that was the lasting shot from me. That turned out to be unnecessary. I think 3 you called you a defensive.
Yeah, at this point I have 2 MiG-23s RWRs on my radar because the other one turned back into me.
This one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I took this shot because I saw this guy was still alive. When my missile was still in the air, I saw him on fire because 4 Fox as well. So that the last complete. And then ABAX calls out fulcrums. And this is when once again we had the default sorting in place, which we wanted to. And then the elements allows
clean.
And when they reported us clear, I don't think we had any more threats. At this point, I'm Skosh, 3 has 1 long stick, and 3 and 4 have multiple long sticks, right?
At this point,
Yeah, I must also say to Fish, I meant to say 2 go fighting wing, which would mean that you could go either side of me within 3,000 to 6,000 feet of me, which I should have said because you were, I think, having trouble sticking to one of my sides, which is my fault. I should have cleared you for that, so my bad. So then the egress was 1 and 2 cold, 3 and 4 rejoined, and
They come out quite nicely. It works out really, really well.
So we decided I knew that the runway was at the same heading as our flight plan, so we wouldn't any turning necessary, so we decided sending it 45 nautical miles pretty smoothly. Wasn't much to say. I decided not to do any kind of special things because it's nighttime and there were clouds when we took off, so I didn't want to risk that. So we just simply did a radar-assisted or TACAN-assisted trail formation, straight at 05 left. Not much to say. Nice formation, guys. Like that. This about here is really nice.
It looked really well when we were coming off the runway. I could see the lights in the distance, and it looked really cool.
Great. What did you drop now?